Everyone, welcome back to On the Couch. Here with us now is Napoli, and she is the Assistant Director for Student Activities. Now, you work a lot with Rowan After Hours, RA,
sure,
also known as. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes on there?
Sure. RA is the main focus for my job. And for those of you who don't know, it's every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And it takes place mainly in the Student Center. And we always have different bands, activities, novelty nights. We do a lot of bingo nights and casino nights and lots of prizes for students, as well as every Friday we have a movie and a craft, movies that are just out of theaters, which is really nice. And of course, we always have the Midnight Food Bar, which is really exciting and draws a lot of students.
Yeah. That does draw a lot of students. Yeah. Recently, there was a really cool event too, the wrestling.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we had some pro wrestlers who actually were on the WWE circuit come in, and they set up the whole ring in the Student Center pit and did a live wrestling show there. So a little nerve-wracking for me as a staff member, but the students really enjoyed it, and it was actually a really, really great event, something totally different and that you would never usually see on campus, obviously.
I mean, I'm scared of those guys. Yeah. They are like too big and like tough.
Me too.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with the ideas for like wrestling seems so cool. How did you guys come up with that?
Sure. I think that it was actually a student a few years ago who was into it and used to go around to, it was National Pro Wrestling Superstars is the name of the company that we brought in to do it. And he used to go to some of their shows and different events that they had. And he said, you know, it would be great to have it here. So that's one great way that we get some of our ideas. The students actually come up to us and say, hey, I'd love to see this here, or I know a band or a comedian and I'd like to see that here. You know, we also go to different conferences and get ideas that way and look at what other schools are doing as well.
Awesome. So you take a lot of feedback from students.
Absolutely.
Which is always good, always welcomed. Yeah. Now, the biggest event coming up is homecoming. Can you tell us what's in the works? What we can expect at homecoming?
Sure. There is a full week of things to do at homecoming this year, so it's a great way for students to come out and get involved and kind of show their Rowan pride. And a big part of it is also the spirit competition, which has many different little competitions as a part of it. So there's the banner competition on Monday of homecoming week. There's the push cart on Tuesday and intramural battleship, which is a really cool event, which I'm sure we'll talk more about later. Wednesday night, SUP's of course doing their usual movie, but this time it has a twist. It has dinner and a movie. So for $3, you can get a full dinner. You can bring a date. You can do whatever and go see Remember the Titans, which is a cool, you know, football themed for homecoming week. So it's a barbecue dinner to go along with the football themed movie. So that's going to be really cool. They also on Thursday night they have the annual lip sync competition, which is a Rowan favorite. It's a huge event to come out and see that. And Friday, of course, we have the pep rally, the Row Glow paint party, which I hope that you all know about at this point. And Saturday, of course, is the parade and the football game and all of the activities.
Gosh, so much.
Yeah.
Goes on forever.
That
it feels like,
so
when did you even start to plan all of this?
They started back in like January, back in spring semester, picking the theme and kind of getting the dates secured, and it always goes around a home football game, so we have to look at that schedule as well. So it takes a lot of planning and a lot of different people coming together.
So what's the theme for this year?
The theme this year is #RowGlow2012. So we're we're very trendy this year with our theme, but of course, and that kind of came from the paint party idea and wanting to do something really big, which we accomplished. So we're really excited to get that going.
Yeah, there's a lot of other cool events though coming up too. So you were talking about the battleship. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Sure. The rec center is actually kind of taking the lead on this one, and it's called Intramural Battleship. And it is an event you can sign up your teams through the rec center website, and teams of 4 people go into canoes, 4 teams at a time, into the pool in canoes. And you have buckets of water, and you have to throw buckets of water into the other canoes, into the other floats until they sink. And you can't pull water out of your canoe, you can only splash it into other people's. So the last boat standing is the winner, and they have a couple different heats, and then they'll have the winner's battle at the end. So really, really fun.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, spaces are filling up for that one pretty quickly, so you're going to want to make sure you register your team soon through the Rec Center website.
Rec Center website, okay.
Cool.
Yeah. That sounds so awesome.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So we have so much fun stuff coming up.
Like,
I can't.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, like I can't even remember everything that you just said because it's so much fun stuff. But where does a lot of the funding for homecoming come from?
It actually comes from an SGA account. SGA allocates a certain amount of money for homecoming, and then of course the alumni office has their piece of homecoming too, where we welcome our Rowan alumni back. So they're also responsible for some of the costs there as well. So it's really great to have both the alumni come back and interact with the students, and we have so much for student going on as well.
Yeah. Now where did you do your undergrad?
I did my undergrad at Stockton College.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then you were here?
Yeah, I did my master's degree here.
Your master's, okay, that's right. So
I'm a Rowan alumni myself.
Yes, yeah. I knew you were here for some reason or another.
Yeah.
When you were here for your master's now, how different is it like coming back and just being in this position? You get to like be involved in all the planning and
Sure.
stuff.
It is a little bit different to kind of have my hands in a lot of the different planning things and all, but that's one thing I really liked about Rowan and why I was so excited to come back here is the Rowan family and what you get when you're a part of the institution. So I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's really great.
Once again, where can everyone get tickets for all the events for homecoming?
Sure, you can get tickets at the Student Center Information Desk. The Row Glow Paint Party is unfortunately sold out. However, there may or may not be some extra tickets at some of our events. So if you show up to some Rowan After Hours or some SUP events or Student Activities events, there may be some floating around there. So look out for those. Yes. But for the dinner and a movie, you can get tickets at the Student Center Information Desk, and you can get all the information to register for any of the spirit competitions or anything like that at rowan.edu/homecoming.
Okay. So check it out on the website.
Yes.
Check out the info desk and Student Center. Everything will be there.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, Rio, so much
Thank
for
you
coming
for having me.
No problem. Everyone, stay tuned for more on the couch.